Hey guys, what's happening? Here we are, part God knows what now, I can't remember. I think it's 3, 4, 5, 6, who knows. Anyways, 225 horsepower Johnstonian. Working away on it, finally got her all apart. Like I said in my earlier video, it's interesting what you find in some of these engines, as you've seen. But needless to say, she's now just a bare block. And like I said before, you start from the top, you work all the way down. Start with your carburetors, your intake manifold, then your first half of your crankcase, and your block. There's the crank. The crank is in decent shape. There's no grooving. She's perfect. The bearings are all good, which is surprising because I was expecting a big mess. Needless to say, I know why this engine failed, because for sure the VRO pump in it let go and there wasn't a drop of oil in the lines anywhere. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to either put a new VRO pump on it, or I'm going to put a delete kit on it and just run her 50 to 1, which to me makes a bit more sense. At least you know you're getting oil. But anyways, we're kind of at a standstill again on account of pulled out my hone today to realize that my stones were wore out. So I had a little bit left on the stones that I had, and I just tried to polish that up a little bit. And as you can see, there's a little bit of grooving, but I can get a lot of that out. It's not that bad. That's the worst cylinder out of them all. If you had a look at the cylinder, you'd wonder that that cylinder would look like that. But we still are in tolerance. Perfectly.
It's happening this Saturday at Phil Singer's Orchards over near Ayton. It's always a good time. All sorts of
focus here, you bugger.
Lots of fun events for kids as well if you'd like to go.
No, you're not going to focus. But anyways, we're all in tolerance. But this was the two worst pistons out of them all. But I think what I'm going to do is I was going to replace just 2 of the cylinders, but I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to replace all 6. That way it's fresh, it's ready to rock and roll. But when you see this cylinder, you'd be wondering how that cylinder actually survived, because that's pretty bad. But I think the piston took the brunt of it. Look how the rings are bent. Oh well, shit happens. I've seen worse. And then there's that one that was just starting to go. But I'm going to replace all 6. But the connecting rods are all good. The bearings are fine. We're going to be okay that way. But needless to say, we're going to get some new coils for her, possibly new CDI, new voltage regulator. Well, I haven't decided on the VRO yet. We'll see how that goes. And we'll put her back together and make her brand new again. She's just, the motor's in too good of a shape just to say scrap it. It's just, if I can help it, I don't want to scrap